Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to our Meet Plexus call. We are so excited to have each one of you here with us tonight. My name is Monica Hollister. I've been with Plexus for, 11 and a half years now, and I have some really awesome things to share with you guys. I'm excited to have the opportunity to share it with you. But first, I would love it if each of you could jump into the chat. If you go to the bottom of the screen, you should see a chat option. And if you're already using Plexus, I would love to hear how long you've been using it and give me like one thing that you're loving about Plexus or one result that you've gotten from the products. And then if you're new here and you haven't actually tried the products yet and you're just here to learn more, pop in the chat and tell us who invited you here today. And then that way we can ensure that you get into the drawing for $25 cash. We will do that at the end of the call. Okay, so we have a lot to share, so I'm going to jump into it. Like I said, my name is Monica Hollister. I've been with the company for almost 12 years, and I joined primarily because I was tired and I was tired of being tired. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, if you've been in that place before, but I was a stay-at-home mom of three girls, and I was just dragging through my days. And not only that, I was really irritable, I was really moody, and it was affecting the way that I was living my life. It was affecting the way that I was parenting and the way that I was relating to my husband. And I didn't like it. So my friend started to share about Plexus and I trusted her. And so I jumped right in with the triplex combo, which I will talk a little bit more about later. Um, so I ended up, I got on the products and that helped me with all the things that I mentioned and more. So many different benefits from the products, and it has really changed life for myself and my family in so many ways, and we're so, so grateful. So, tonight I want to tell you, first of all, a little bit about us. Many of us here on this call, we are the Inspired Wellness Co., and we are a community of like-minded women and men who are here to support one another and encourage one another. We celebrate one another. We help each other reach goals, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So when you become a VIP customer, you get to be a part of this community, and I know that you're going to love it just as much as I do. All right, now you might be wondering, what is Plexus and who is Plexus? So we are a company based out of Scottsdale, and there are so many reasons to love this company and so many reasons to feel confident in ordering products from Plexus. As you can see, we have an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. We also are the original gut health company. Like, we were talking gut health long before it was a fad, long before it was a buzzword on social media. Like, we were talking about probiotics before anybody hardly knew what probiotics were. And so we have really innovative products that really are effective and make a huge difference in people's life. Also, one thing I want to highlight is the fact that we are a debt-free company and we are privately owned. And that's a big deal because that means that we have a really solid foundation. And that means that our company is able to invest in product innovation and product research in a way that other companies may not be able to due to financial restrictions. Also, it enables them to really make decisions that are in the best interest of everybody involved, the company, the customers, and the ambassadors. And they don't make decisions out of a place of financial, yuck, right? Or a duress. Okay. So they're able to really treat us well and make really wise decisions. So I think that that's a really important thing. Also, one thing that I really love about Plexus is their heart for philanthropy. So our co-founder, Alec Clark, has a saying that we all love, and it's if you're blessed to be a blessing. And Plexus really lives that out. So they have actually donated 47 million meals through different organizations like Feeding America and Mary's Meals. And so they really live out that motto. And that's just another one of the reasons that I love this company. All right, so our products are incredible. They are um, effective and they are unique. And the reason that they're so effective is because they really work from the inside out. They address the root causes of many of the typical issues that you hear of today. So I want you to think in your head, like, who do you know right now that's dealing with poor sleep, anxiety, depression, autoimmune issues, headaches, digestive issues, constipation? Like, you can find numerous testimonies regarding all of those things. And that might sound kind of crazy. That might even sound a little bit scammy, but it's not. It's actually all rooted in science. Okay. So science shows that many of the common health issues that people deal with today are all rooted in a few core issues, okay, root issues, which would be like poor gut health, which we talk a lot about here, balanced blood sugars, um, inflammation, excess weight, those things really contribute to most of the health issues that people deal with today. And many people don't realize that. They don't realize that so many of their issues are rooted in their gut and in their blood sugar imbalance. So these products get to the roots, and everything is very microbiome friendly, which is very innovative, I believe. Most companies don't really think from that aspect. Also, we have a skin health line, we have kids wellness line, and all of the products, each and every ingredient in the products is beneficial to your body. Like you don't have to worry about any yucky things being in these products, which I appreciate very, very much. So the first product we're going to hone in on tonight is Slim. Now, this is our flagship product. This is one of the first products that we had, and it is kind of the foundation for most of our combos, most of our wellness combos. And it's for good reason because it really helps our bodies to function in the way that God created them to function. And it's also patented, which is a really big deal. That's not an easy thing to achieve, especially in the wellness space. So it really shows that it's an effective product and that it's really in a league of its own. So what Slim does is it really helps your body to maintain a more balanced blood sugars like throughout the day, which might not sound like fun to you, like, well, why do I even care about that? But really, insulin is your master hormone. And so if your insulin is not regulated, it's going to affect every area of your body. So when you get onto Slim, it really helps your body to just balance out, and then you're going to end up finding that you have more energy, you have better sleep, you have more steady moods. Like all of these things are tied to your hormones. You're also going to find that your cravings go down and that your appetite is much more controlled. And so all these things you're going to find just from this pink drink. We have two different formulas for the pink drink. We have microbiome, which has a little bit more of a gut health focus. It actually has a prebiotic in there that feeds the good bacteria in your gut and helps them to thrive, which has, gives a lot of health benefits to that. And then also we have the hunger control formula, which has more of a focus on appetite control. So depending on your goals right now, you'll pick one or the other, but both of them really at the core have the same primary benefits to them. All right, and then we have a few other drinks too I want to highlight really quickly tonight. So we have Active. This is my husband's favorite. He mixes this up with his Slim every single morning, and he gets really grouchy when I let it run out, which I try not to do, but every now and then it happens. So this is actually a clean energy drink, and it supports nitric oxide production in your body. It helps you with focus and mental clarity. It also offers immune support, and there's actually 7 superfoods in this product. So you're not going to get any of that from the Red Bull at the gas station. Okay, this is such a better option for your entire family. I feel good about even giving this to my kids as needed, especially my teenagers. We also have Hydrate, which this is like a healthy Gatorade, but much better than Gatorade. Amazing ingredients in that as well. And then Restore. Restore is such a cutting edge, amazing product. Like if you look at the ingredients in Restore, you will be impressed. We all should be concerned about our liver health because our livers are basically our garbage disposals, right? And so it filters through a lot of junk that we put into our bodies, both consciously and unconsciously. And if it gets bogged down, it really affects the way that you feel, it affects the way that your body works. And so taking something like Restore really helps to keep things moving and keep your body operating the way that God intended it to. It also has berberine in there, which is going to help your body to produce GLP-1, which means that you don't actually have to go get a shot. You can actually use products like this, and it's going to help your body in a natural way that does not have all the yucky side effects. So, next, I want to talk about the reset. And there's a lot of reasons to be excited about the reset right now. The reset is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. And what is really exciting about this right now is Plexus is actually giving them away. which is pretty crazy. Just this month, they are giving away resets. And this is a $120 value. Or if you're a VIP, it costs 89. For me, it would cost me $89 to buy this. But right now, new customers can get it for free when they buy a wellness combo this month. So that is something to be excited about. You can see there some reasons that you might want to reset if you have constant bloating or digestive issues, or your energy is really low, or you're lethargic, or maybe you want some weight loss. Maybe in the new year, you're looking to lose some weight and you could use a jump start. This is going to help to really reset your metabolism. It's going to help to reset your cravings and help to just make it a lot easier to make healthy choices. Like on day 4, you are not craving all the junk that you had been craving. And it's so much easier on day 4 to move forward with healthy habits. So this is a really, really great way to start the new year. And I would highly encourage you guys to take advantage of this sale because it is so good. All right, and so a great way to get started, if you're wondering, would be the Reset and Triplex, which of course, if you order the Triplex, right now, you get the reset for free. And the Triflex, that's how I started. So that has the Slim, which we talked about a little bit ago. It also has Probio 5, which is a probiotic that's really unique because it doesn't just add the good bacteria into your gut, it actually has enzymes in there that help to kill off the bad stuff in your gut as well. So that's really unique with probiotics. Also, it comes with BioCleanse, which is an oxygenated magnesium that helps to just give you a gentle daily cleanse to help kind of keep things moving. There's a few other, or there's many other actual really great combos to start with. So I would encourage you to talk with the person that invited you here tonight. You are not on your own to try to figure out what is going to be best for you. Like, don't feel like this is something you have to figure out. The person that invited you can help you figure out what products are going to be best for your needs right now. All right, and then we also have an incredible skin health system. This actually just came out last summer, and you can just see those pictures. The results speak for themselves. And the thing that I love about this is the clean ingredients. Again, of course, it's from Plexus, so it's going to be clean. But this is something that you can feel really good about putting on your face day after day, and the results are incredible. All right, so might be wondering, where do I go from here? So the best way to start really is by becoming a VIP customer, and that only costs $10 for your first year, and then $20 a year after that. So very, very affordable, and that's going to get you 25% off retail pricing. It's also going to get you your own referral link. So I asked you earlier to just think about people in your life that have all those different health issues. Like if you had people pop in your head, those would be the perfect people to send that referral link to, and then you can get either product credits back when somebody orders through your link, or you can even opt to get cash payouts from having people order through your link, and that is included in your VIP membership. And so I would just encourage you to speak with the person that invited you and find out from them what would be the best wellness bundle to get started with. And then they can actually send you a link to a cart that you just have to click the link and then click checkout. And then you just have to patiently wait for your products. And so I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. I hope that you can just leave tonight feeling really confident and moving forward with Plexus. And next up, we're actually going to hear from Julia. She's going to share with us a little bit about what Plexus has been doing for her over the past several months. So take it away, Julia.
Thanks, Monica. I'm so excited to be here tonight to share with you. I started using Plexus products back in March, and I've been dedicated to my root cause healing this year by addressing my gut health. So let's go back a few years, though. This is not the first time I've done Plexus. I did it for 2 years back in 2019. I saw my friend Hannah post about Plexus and energy and gut health. I had gut issues my entire life since I was 13 months old, actually. So I was excited to try to find something to help. I had spent most of my 30s trying to lose weight, which flared my gallbladder, had other random health struggles. And then I hit my 40s with a bang and started focusing on hormone issues related to my cycle. I decided to pursue a new doctor. And at the time, financially, we just couldn't do both, or I thought we couldn't do both. So I was still chasing symptoms like excessive bleeding, cycle issues, adrenal fatigue, and for some reason my mind just separated those as a separate issue from gut health. So the next few years involved three doctors. I spent thousands of dollars on supplements. Sometimes I was taking up to 12 supplements a night or in the morning, and I still was only finding temporary relief. So fast forward to 2024. I ended up with a hysterectomy due to a pretty big uterine fibroid. And this explained why I was having the problems I was having, but also not what caused them. My blood pressure skyrocketed. I was having joint pain, extreme fatigue. It took me 6 months to recover from the surgery. And while some of my symptoms were gone, I still felt like I was spiraling down a hole of health symptoms with no explanation or direction. I was also tested and found out that I had two of the MTHFR genes and that I needed to take a specific methylated B vitamin. So that's when Janelle reached out to me again in the fall of 2024 and told me about X Factor Plus and that it's methylated and that it helps with energy. I was still trying to finish up some protocols that I had purchased. I ordered the triplex for my daughter to start taking, but I still didn't buy it for myself. And then by January of 2025, I felt like I could barely get out of bed. My body hurt. I was convinced I had an autoimmune disease. I went back to my doctor and insisted on more testing. He ordered an organic acids test as well as testing for autoimmune. And all of my blood work came back perfect, which you always hear about this. And it's absolutely crazy that you can feel so horrible and your blood work says it's just fine. But my organic acids test came back with some major findings. My body was functioning well before my large intestine, but all of my numbers crashed after that. And that was due to imbalance of gut bacteria. He wanted me to start on a protocol that I did for 1 month, but honestly, it was expensive. It tasted terrible, and I knew that was not sustainable. So that's when I turned back to Plexus for myself this time. If my gut was ultimately the issue, then I was going back to the OG of gut health. Also, something that was easier, something that tastes really good. It is absolutely not a struggle to remember to take my pink drink every day. It is something I look forward to. I've also drank Restore and I love Hydrate and Active. So my body is still healing. But what is important and what is amazing is that from pretty early on, I could feel slight improvements. And those slight improvements are gaining momentum. And I believe that my body will continue to heal. It's not going to happen overnight, but I didn't get the sick overnight either. So, for all the expensive protocols I did before, I never really felt better on them, especially so soon. So, just a recap right now, I take BioCleanse and X Factor Plus in the morning. And then, because it's the holidays, I added Immune Plus because that can't hurt to keep us healthy. I do my pink drink during the day and probably an active and hydrate just because I like them. And then I take ProBio 5 at night and BioCleanse at night. And it is amazing to me that I am taking less than ever, but my body is continuing to get better. So, if I was going to give you three takeaways from my health journey, number one, journal your symptoms and journal improvement. You will be amazed at what you notice. Number two, Google gut health and then whatever symptom you are having, and you will be amazed what you find. Gut health literally affects everything. And then number three, keep asking yourself if this is a symptom or is this a root cause? Keep peeling back the layers until you get to the root cause. Painful periods, acid reflux, migraines, weight gain, those are all symptoms. And gut health, honestly, is probably your root cause.
Thank you so much, Julia. I haven't heard all of your story recently. It's so encouraging to hear that you're continuing to see those changes. So, my name's Janelle, and I get to talk about the Plexus opportunity. I'm super passionate about it because this opportunity has changed so much for our family and has brought us through such hard seasons in our life when we needed a flexible income. So I firmly believe that my favorite product and Plexus's best product is our compensation plan. So here's the truth. We live in a world where life is expensive. Everything like Our mortgage is expensive. It's really hard for first-time home buyers. Food is expensive. Kids are expensive. Sports are expensive. 44 million Americans have a side hustle. 76 of those say they love their side hustle more than their job. The average side hustler spends 11 hours per week on their side hustle, making an average of $12,609 per year. The income opportunity, what we do. So we use it and then we fall in love with it. We share it and then we teach it. Plexus has over 30 products, so you can start shopping from your own store. When we use something and we love it, we organically share it with others. Think of all the friends that post their favorite Starbucks drink on social media, or their favorite sweatpants, or maybe their favorite washcloths. 92% of people buy recommended products from people they know and trust. Network marketing produces more female millionaires than any other industry. We have unique products. As Monica talked about earlier, our pink drink has a patent, and that's because we're the original gut health company, and everybody wants to mimic our products. Our products are consumable. This is a super big deal for residual income. Products must be consumable. Things like supplements and vitamins, they come in a 30-day supply, so they need to be reordered on a regular basis. So I've had customers, I joined over 10 years ago, and I have customers that started purchasing our products then, and they are still ordering today. So I've been paid every month on them that they have placed an order. Our products are transformational. So if you're already on the products, can you take a moment to put in the chat what the products have done for you and for your health? I would love to see what you have to say. It was awesome to hear Julia and Monica's story. Okay, so let's, our products get to the core of our issues: blood sugar balance, inflammation, and gut health. We have a simple sharing system. We have VIP and brand ambassador resources, and we have weekly calls. If you fall in love with Plexus like we did, you can invite your friends to this call every Wednesday night so they can hear more about the products. You don't have to be an expert. Income, how we get paid. Plexus offers profit sharing for all brand ambassadors. 50% of the company's profit is put back into its brand ambassadors, and the Plexus point system allows you to rank up with a VIP customer base. Every order counts. What we get paid on, so you can build a team as wide as you want. You don't have to balance one leg so that it's just as strong as the other leg to get paid on that leg. We get paid up to 23 times per month. We have next day pay. When somebody signs up as a new VIP, you get paid the very next day. So it's always fun to bring in that money to pay for your own products. And then we get a bigger paycheck on or before the 15th of the following month. Okay, this is one of my favorite slides. If you are already a brand ambassador, take a minute and post your rank in the comments, please. So I'm a Sapphire ambassador, and you can see once people start posting that we have other Sapphires, Emeralds, Senior Golds, Senior Silver. The income is a huge blessing. It's very impactful on any budget. What could a little extra income do for your family? Or what could a bigger income do for your family? Maybe you've been renting for a long time and you're wanting to save up a down payment to purchase your first home. Plexus could be the vehicle and what you've been praying for. So we have an awesome thing happening in the month of December. Plexus is giving Christmas cash when you enroll 3 people, and it's 150 additional dollars to this $300 bonus that's posted here. So if you bring in 3 friends who order a wellness combo, not only will you get paid commission on that, but they will also get a free 3-day reset this month. Think of the impact that could have on your Christmas budget. So I want to thank you all for joining us. But before you go, I want to just ask you simply, what if this could change everything? What if you said yes? I know that before I started Plexus, I never thought that I could be successful at something like this. But we have the tools to offer, and we have a simple sharing system to show you how to invite and help your friends to learn more. You don't have to be the expert. Before we go tonight, I want to announce the winner of our cash prize, and that is Olga. Congratulations, Olga. You're invited by Hannah, so we will get a hold of you and send you your money. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Have a wonderful night.